Here we are again, another video, and this is still what's on the paint bench. This is my last one of what's on the paint bench. Following this, I'm going to do some unboxing videos, just to show you some of the figures that I've been buying recently. But this is all to do with the ancient Assyrian cavalry, but these are the horses. Now, I say that they're all from BlackTree. All of these figures are still from BlackTree Designs. I don't only buy from BlackTree Designs, but I have bought a lot recently from BlackTree Designs. But these figures are coming to the end of the figures I've got from BlackTree Designs at the moment. Apart from the unboxing when I've got more. So maybe I am just buying BlackTree Designs. No, I'm not. I'm buying others as well. So let me just move this down to some of the horses now. I'll move that one to the side like that. And let me just zoom in. Now, if anybody's read my description of the channel, you will see there that I'm not only interested in historical figures, I'm also interested in fantasy figures. Bear with me, it all makes sense in a minute. These are two unicorns, which I will paint for the fantasy side of the figures that I'm doing. But the reason I'm showing you these is because what I did was and I'll show you in a minute, I've cut the horn. What, I don't know, what's a unicorn? What is this? Is it a horn? Anyway, I've cut that off because I think these horses are absolutely beautiful. Some of the best horses I've seen. These two that you're looking at here. This and what I wanted to do is I wanted to mix some horses like that in with the other horses that I've got for the BlackTree Design regiments that I'm going to do in the ancient Assyrians. Now what I'm going to do with these two, one of them is going to be a black unicorn and the other one will be a white unicorn. But we'll go more into that now. Let me just move these out of the way and bring these two chaps up. Now, shall I zoom in? Oops. I don't want to, right, okay. Let's just, now, is that better? Right. Now this is without the horn. So they're the same figures, unicorns. What you would have noticed with the unicorns, they didn't have saddles or bridle or anything. So this is the first time I've done this. I used, the second time I've done it actually, I used some green stuff and I've made the saddle cloths, I've done the reins, and I've done the rest of the, whatever you call it, braiding, I believe you call it braiding. And I'm going to use those for my cavalry. Now, like I said, these figures are possibly my favourite horses at the moment. With all the figures that I've seen, not only BlackTree but all the figures. These are possibly my favourite horses. I think they just look absolutely fantastic, and I'm looking forward to getting them mounted up. Now, having said that, let me move these guys out of the way. BlackTree Designs. These are the horses. So let me just move those around out so you get a look. These are some of the horses. There's two types of horses that come with the ancient Assyrians. And I'm showing you these ones because I'm not a fan. John Vaughan, you know I love your figures. I think they're absolutely fantastic. I don't think these do you credit. These horses, just these horses, not the other horses that we're going to look at in a minute, but these horses for me just do not inspire. They do not inspire me to want to paint them. I will paint them and I'll put the figures on there, but I just don't think they are up to your usual standard. I'm being honest. You know, I'm not going to blow smoke up anyone's arse. Sorry, that's right. I'm not going to make any. I'm not going to make anybody feel good about something that I'm not particularly happy about. So they are what they're horses. Fair enough, they're horses, but they're not my favourite. They really are not my favourite. Which comes back to these guys. These are absolutely beautiful. They're not. In comparison, that is a fantastic horse. Absolutely fantastic. Now, slight problem here. If I put them side by side, let's move these two out of the way. This one, he's a bit bigger, isn't he? So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. I might use these horses for a commander, and then put them at the front so that it doesn't show up so much. But yeah, but that's that. Now, that's my little moan. That's my little moan, BlackTree. Let's get back to quality figures. Now, these horses I've requisitioned from my ancient Greek figures that I've purchased. Because I want to mix up the different types. There's only actually 2 different poses in the ancient Assyrian cavalry, and I wanted to mix that up a little bit. Now these I've had to do on these, as you can see, again I've had to do a little bit of green stuff, but these I'm really pleased with these horses. I think they look absolutely lovely, very nice, really good figures, and they look like, you know, like they look like quality figures. And that's what to be honest, that's what I'm used to from BlackTree Designs. Lastly, the last group of horses which come with the ancient Assyrian figures are these galloping horses. Oh, I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. Now, I think they look absolutely superb. Superb figures. I like, really nice. I'm very pleased with them. And like, I think that's just like, that's what I want my cavalry to look like, on charging horses, flying across the desert. Yeah, very nice indeed. So that's my what's on the paint bench, and you can see now why I did the horses very separately from the figures, because there were things there that I needed to discuss, and also how I'm going to use them in order to get like different horses poses into my regiments and squadrons. So that's that. My next video will be an unboxing. I think it will be an unboxing of BlackTree Design figures, but then after that I believe I've got some Renegade figures that I want to show you as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. I've got to be honest, I'm thoroughly enjoying myself. And then once I've got these ones up, I want to do a few shout outs as well, because people have been so encouraging. I think it was Fraser from Von Ketteringham, who produces fantastic videos, and he's a brilliant painter. But it was him who first said about how encouraging our community is. And I've got to agree, Fraser. Yeah, that is exactly what I've found. People are giving me advice. They're giving me lots of praise, which, you know what? You know, some people criticise praise, but not me. Like, for me, I feed off of it. Because I'm getting so much praise, it wants me to do more. It makes me want to do more. I got, as you're aware, in a previous video, I was elected by Peter from Mini Warzone as War Game Channel of the Week, and I was chuffed. I was made up, absolutely made up. But again, it comes back to what I was saying. It encourages me, and I'm sure it encourages others to get on, paint figures, and make videos. So anyway, right, look, I'm babbling on now. That's me done. Let me just bring this back to me. I'm going to zoom out because otherwise that'll be a big picture of me, and that'll be quite scary. So that's me up to date with all of my what's on the paint bench. Now, I've squeezed in some historical facts. Now, I say they're facts. What I would ask you to remember is ancient history is changing. Our knowledge is changing daily. I mean, and literally daily. You've got people out on digs every day finding new things. So when I give when I say these as facts, they're facts to what I know. Now I'm not pretending this is definitive. It's what I know, what I've read, what I've researched, and what I've looked into in order to develop an opinion of my own as well. So yeah, that's that. Enough yibba yabba from me, and I'll see you next time. All the very best. Take care. Bye.